Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came to talk to the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, as you guys can see by the mother loving title, okay, we have hit 10 million views on this channel. This is a massive milestone for the channel. Obviously, there's channels out there with 10 million views. So, shout out to them, the channels that got more views than me and whatnot. Big shout out to you. But man, this is a big number for me. Obviously it's taken a long way to get here, a lot of videos to get here. And honestly, like with this channel, man, like I've gone through so many freaking ups and downs. I've thought about quitting this multiple times, as you guys know. I quit YouTube for a month last year, and had a lot of personal things going on. So to just be able to plug in the way I have after that, and pretty much get up off the canvas like a true champion should, that's a pretty big deal. And this channel, it's been fun, man. This channel has taken me places and put me in situations I never thought I'd be in. Like, I mean, we'll start from the beginning. I used to cover the NBA, and I got to interview like players like Steph Curry and Kemba Walker and Vince Carter, and guys like that. And I got a chance to travel like right out of high school because of stuff that was going on this channel. I lived in Dallas. I was in Dallas. I went to Charlotte. I went to Denver. I went to New York City. I've been to Boston. I've been to a lot of places in LA. I've been to a lot of places I've never been to because of this channel. So the NBA was really fun. Covering the D League was really fun. I had a blast doing that. But then eventually, I made a decision that, because I was covering the NFL for a little bit too. You guys remember that? I used to cover the NFL a little bit as well. I used to cover the NFL, NBA, and boxing. But eventually, I just said, you know what? I want to cover boxing because this is the sport that I enjoy talking about the most, and it requires all my attention. So I was covering boxing. And I've had a blast, man. Ever since 3 years ago, when I started making boxing videos, it's been pretty much one of the greatest decisions I've ever done in my entire life, covering boxing. I love the sport. And I can tell you guys, being someone who was in the NBA, when I went from the NBA to finally dealing with the fighters, it was a night and day difference. Fighters in boxing are the most noble athletes in the world. A lot of times there's a lot of big name fighters. I mean, guy like Evander Holyfield, undisputed champion in 2 weight classes, has every right to be big-headed and be a dickhead, and he is like the most nicest, most humblest guy in all of boxing. So just the fact that I've gotten a chance to do so many interviews with him, big interviews with him, Riddick Bowe, Larry the Easton Assassin Holmes, my favorite heavyweight of all time, him, Vladimir Klitschko, Iram the Blade Barkley, Terrence Crawford. Big name fighters, man, all around the board. Miriam Youngmaster, Mom, anybody else this wall? Just a lot of fighters, man. Adrian Granados, who else? It's been a lot of fighters, man. Tony Bellew. Who else did I name with the thing? It's a lot of fighters. I have a lot of fighters that I could sit here and just name that I've interviewed. But you guys know the names. Shannon Briggs, obviously, got to give a special thank you to Shannon Briggs because. The hell? It's kind of freaky, okay. What the hell's going on? Shut up. So yeah, as you guys can hear, one of my computers just randomly turned on and started playing Rich the Kid's New Freezer. So, big shout out to Rich the Kid. He made a special cameo with his audio in this video. But nah, man, back to what I'm saying, man, like 10 million views is a big deal. I mean, Shannon Briggs was very huge in this channel's growth, very huge. And, we got a lot of top interviews with him going to the Heavyweight Factory. We got to thank people at the Heavyweight Factory like Kanan, Jesse Robinson, a lot of people, Logan Yoon, George Yoon, Henry Rivalta, just the great people there at the Heavyweight Factory. That's the gym. That was the gym where I realized that I was going to be covering boxing. That's where I realized that. So, just thank you to them, all the people over there. Obviously, got to give a shout out to some of my friends. Big shout out to my man Paul Martinez, my roommate, my best friend, my brother in Christ, Paul. Paul has been a big encourager through all of this to first of all get it going with YouTube, and then to keep going when I felt like quitting all those times. So there's him, there's Juan Pablo, who for years told me back in 2012 that I should have been doing YouTube videos, and because that's when I was just writing. I used to write back then. And he said, "Nah, man, you're great at speaking. You need to be doing YouTube videos." And I took his advice, and here we are, going strong. So big shout out to you, Juan Pablo. And what else? Who else there? My dad. My dad's been a big supporter and encourager of what I've been doing ever since high school. And gotta love Dad. He's been a great role model for me my entire life. I want to be kind of like him, honestly, in many ways. So there's him. We got my main man Charlie, who you guys don't know Charlie, but Charlie's a great friend of mine. Charlie's got me a lot of these posters you see behind me. A lot of my YouTube set are actually Charlie is responsible for most of this YouTube set. So if it wasn't for Charlie, the set wouldn't look as cool as it does. So gotta give credit where credit is due. Charlie's been one of my greatest mentors in life. So I gotta give lots of respect and much love to my main man Charlie. And just there's a lot of people that you guys don't see that contribute to my success here on YouTube. And I'm just happy that there's people out there who actually enjoy what I put out there, because whether you love me or you do hate me, for the ones that do love me, it's just crazy to me to think that people would sit here and listen to me talk about boxing or any sport for that matter. Because of the fact that there's so many things you can do in the world. There's so many personal problems people have. And if I can be that person to help deliver you some boxing news and some good content to get your mind off of what's going on in your life that's maybe not so good or maybe troubling to you, then I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to play a role in people's life. And I feel like, while I'm not the biggest channel, there's so many channels bigger than me. I do have a notable channel in the YouTube boxing community. I think it's safe to say I kind of stamp my place in the YTBC, and I'm confident and optimistic about things that I think will come together this year. And just a shout out to some of the channels that have inspired me to keep going over the years. Guys like Thunderdome Boxing Talk, guys like Mr. Boxing Today, guys like Precise Presenter, guys like Made Man, guys like Shady Slim. Who else is there? I mean, Hitman Boxing is a newer channel that I begin to like with him. Travis Gotti Boxing, T Street Controversy. Who else is there? Just guys like that, man. Ring IQ Boxing talking. Shout out to my main man Julius. There's a lot of channels here. A lot of people that I like to watch on YouTube, and their creativity and what they're doing with boxing. It's inspiring to me sometimes, whether they know it or not. And I love the sport, man. I'm happy with the sport. Big shout out to Canino's Boxing Gym, where I used to box, and I owe Canino's Boxing Gym some content. I got to do some content on that gym because that's why I box myself. There's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of people I could sit here and thank, but it wouldn't suffice. I'd be doing a 1 hour video really if I had to sit here and thank everybody. But to thank a couple more people, I thank my main man Keenan KTV, who's been a brother fresh air for me, getting to know him. Go subscribe to him if you haven't already. So Keenan KTV, shout out to him. Shout out to Daramola, who helped design my logo. And shout out to the special shout out. Shout out to my girl Serena, man, my girlfriend. As you guys have seen in my channel, she's been the biggest supporter of what I have going on. And when I didn't believe my damn self, she believed in me and picked me up when I couldn't pick myself up at times. So I really thank her, and I really just thank her for her loyalty, honestly, and her belief in me. And I won't let you down, babe. So thank you so much. And just to all my subscribers that I didn't name, thank you guys, honestly, because I'm just like you guys. I'm just a kid. I want to say a kid. I'm 23 years old. I'm a grown ass man now, but I'm a young guy with a dream, just a camera and a dream, trying to advance in the boxing world. And I think as the years go on, as the days go by, as the months pass by, I'm getting a little closer and closer to where I want to be every single day. And I have you guys to thank for that. And I promise to do right by you guys in the boxing world. I promise to always keep it real, whether you like it or not. And I promise to always just be myself and be content to tell the truth. So that's what it is overall. Thank you guys for the support over the years, and 10 million views, big number. So I really just appreciate it. And if anything, as corny as it may sound and as politically correct as it may sound, I'm very humbled by everything. So thank you.
Hey, this is Adrian Granados.
This is Showtime Sean Porter.
This is Aerosmith Jr.
Hey everyone, this is Jesse Vargas.
Hi, this is Andre the Real.
Yo, it's your boy Brian B.Y. Jennings.
Hey guys, Christina Poncher here, and
Boom, it's your boy Big Baby Miller straight out of Brooklyn.
Hi, this is Michael Carbajal.
Hi, this is Sugar Shane Mosley.
Hey my fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. And
hi, this is Denise Estrada, and you're...
Let's go, champ! It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs.
Travis Gotti, we're here with True School Sports. Oh man.
Hi, my name is Clarissa Shields.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT.
Hi everyone, this is Brandon's dad.
You're watching True School Sports.
And you're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports.
And you're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports.
Right now, you're watching True School Sports. Yeah, though.
You're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports. Take care. Good night.
You're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports.
Watching True School Sports.
All right, thank
And you're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports.
Well, heavy hitters, back CJ in Las Vegas. You're watching True School Sports.
And you're watching True School Sports.
Stay tuned. Tune in, motherfucker.
Let's go, champ!
The same thing. That's just what it is, man. So I want to make this video. And anything you want to say? Any message to the people out there? No?
Oh, what do you say? What do you say?
Oh, I
You
say
can love me?
you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel, you know. So Brandon Taylor here with your girl. Well, no, not your girl, my girl.
Oh my god.
Okay. And yeah, man. You know, you can love me, you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.